JoJo Has Fun.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to JoJo Has Fun, a comedy Let's Play, where we are about one thing here and one thing only.
Skating.
Skateboarding. That's
Grinding.
right. Grinding and skateboarding.
And aerialing.
Yeah, this is the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and we are enjoying it thoroughly. We've played a little bit on this character, nothing major, and I haven't played too much, so I'm going to try out. I'm going to go with Skate Park.
So you're here with your skater boys.
Yeah, and they said, "See you later, boys."
And I
earning
said,
career levels unlocks new items in the skate shop, and this is just—that's a bird.
Now you may also notice that there is no music playing, which is unfortunate because this is a game which thrives.
That pool kind of looks like what am I trying to say here?
Butt?
No
Wiener.
Shorts. Best of two heats. Okay.
All right. So what is this skater's name? So we had recorded another episode, a long episode of Tony Hawk, and unfortunately that's been lost to the ether.
Lost to time.
Yeah. So now we're back with this custom skater whose name is Ronald.
Yes, Ronald Mcdonald. No relation.
no relation whatsoever. Jojo and I know that you wouldn't assume it because of how tight and cool we are, but we've always wanted to be skater boys.
But then we said, "See you later, boy."
Yeah,
to our ankles.
And that joke's gonna happen one more time this episode.
At least, by law, I'm required to. Dang it! I'm losing all these points because of all these bails.
Yeah, you're not supposed to bail when you're. And also, there's no crowd here watching you. This is actually a very socially distanced, competitive environment that you're working. Oh, you landed on your face. I always wanted to be a tight, cool skater kid. And unfortunately, instead, I was a not so tight, very uncool rollerblading kid.
That's unfortunate, Jeff, but don't worry, there's time.
Is there time? Because I'm 36 right now, and I do have a skateboard in the back, and I can push off on it a little bit, but I cannot ollie.
That's fair, but I think that the key here is to know that all you have to do to be a good skater, which I know as a bad skater, is practice every day.
Okay. I'm already off board with what this new skate life is expecting of me.
That's fair. Yeah, practicing every day is a lot.
That's a lot. And I've watched videos. I remember when I got my skateboard, I watched some videos about how to ollie.
Doofa.
And there's just something about the mechanics of it. My body and my legs and my feet don't quite understand. Because I'm like, all right, I kick the board up, but then I use my front foot to level it out, and then I slam my feet down to make it just go back down to the ground. And I've tried doing that just like the videos told me to.
I did what the video said.
What the YouTube man said. And,
I did what the YouTube man said.
And all that happened was I fell on my big stupid butt.
That's the thing with ollies, is they're actually the hardest trick.
Yeah, and people are just like,
if you can figure out the ollie, most tricks are pretty easy, actually.
Yeah. There's just, I can keep balance while riding. However, if there's a raised crack in the ground, oof, that's not good. I'm gonna go around it. Because I also don't know how to go over small obstacles without the skateboard getting stuck and me flying forward like an idiot.
That's fair. That's fair, because if you hit even a small object, you are going to go flying.
Yeah, I've actually considered getting big wheels on my board, big boy wheels.
Big boy off-roading wheels, so that you can skate. I was gonna say in the woods.
Yeah,
that's not a good place to skate.
No, that's where you get started. That's how you get connected with Mother Nature, who is also a huge skateboarder.
She loves it. Huge board head, which is what we call ourselves.
Loves to grind out on those trees. Loves to jump the gap between the Grand Canyon's two sides. That's Mother Nature. That's why the Grand Canyon is there. Just one big skateboard gap.
Could you imagine someone jumping the Grand Canyon on a board?
How big is the Grand Canyon as far as the width?
I'm sure there's a thin part.
There's the Grand Canyon, and
then there's the okay part of it.
The moderate canyon. So I'm looking at WikiHow about how to skateboard. And there's a lot of photos. The person who's teaching me how to skate on WikiHow is a man who has a mustache, and I feel like that's instantly a fail.
You know that he knows how to skate, though, because he's got a mustache.
Yeah, and there are photos of him holding a skateboard.
I got the bronze? No, thank you.
Oh, you got downtown opened
up. I'm gonna try this competition again and do better as we talk more about skating.
When you're just beginning, You can practice balancing on grass or carpet first so your board won't be rolling everywhere. Good tip. Thank you, skateboard man.
That doesn't... Okay.
The first rule of skateboarding, actually, don't use a skateboard. You just stand on the ground and use your imagination to pretend there is a board under you so that you can
That's not what it says. You're lying. You're a liar.
I mean, it's WikiHow. It may as well say that. Skate parks are a great place to skate once you've got some experience. I would never go to a skate park unless I could do a triple
I would have to be
axel.
really good.
I'd have to be super good. Look, before I played DDR in the arcade, I bought all the home arcade games, and I got good there first, so that when I went to the arcade, I can impress all the girls and boys with my sick dance moves.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you're supposed to do. And honestly, like it seems like a goof. That's literally what happened.
I got to get really good first.
I wanted to play DDR in arcades, but I didn't want to be bad at it.
Yeah.
And that's my thing.
When you were off kissing girls, I studied how to dance.
While you were having premarital sex, I studied the blade. And
Damn it.
And the DJ Abyss track on Heavy.
That one's easy.
I know. But, for a beginner, come on. I did, there was Max 300 on Heavy. That was a hard one.
Yep.
Skate parks are a good place to get some experience. If you're just trying to get the board to stay under you without falling down, parks might be a little intense, mostly from all the slurs that might be yelled out at you from other people.
It doesn't say that.
No, that's just me. It's just my anxieties. If there's one in your area, go watch some skaters for tips, but stay on the sidelines.
Go watch them for tips.
Yeah, go watch for tips.
What is that going to accomplish?
I don't know. It's like if you're just going to go out there and watch somebody for tips, just watch a video for tips.
Yeah, honestly.
And then because otherwise you're going to have you're bailing so much.
Yeah, I'm not doing super hot.
No, you're not. And there's really no one there to make you feel anxious. It's just you in this big old skate park by yourself. And wow, that was
Well, it's because I keep trying to do like shit that I would do in Tony Hawk Underground. It's not working out right.
Well, this isn't the underground. This is the OG.
This is the OG, yeah.
The outer ground. That's what OG stands for. Consider someone you know that's good at skateboarding to teach you. Do we know anybody who's good at skateboarding?
Dang it, no.
Corey skates, I guess. We all got skateboards.
We all have skateboards.
As middle-aged men, we all got skateboards around the exact same time.
Yeah, because we just decided one day.
When the spring equinox passed, all of us decided we all got the hunger. It's like Spock.
This is how we're going to hurt ourselves this year.
It was our pon far, except that it has to do with skating. Skating with friends is a big part of what skating is all about. See, already I'm off.
The key to skating with friends is to get friends of about the same skill level so you don't intimidate each other.
Yeah, and you all learn together, so when all of you bail, it's cool. Otherwise, you're the one friend that doesn't know how to skate while your friends are like having sex with cool skater people while you're just watching from the sidelines for tips.
It's true.
Mastering the basics. Stand on the board properly.
Oh, well, that's okay. I would hope so.
Number 2, try pushing off gently and placing your feet on the board. See, I feel like this should be at the beginning of the article. Not go to skate parks. Skate parks are very intimidating to me.
That actually hurt my ankles when it happened.
There's a skate park that I would pass by. Actually, it's not too far from here. It's up the hill, and there are a lot of skater boys and skater girls doing their thing there. And skater theys, skater people.
I like that.
Skater folk.
Skater folk. Well, I got 92. That's pretty good.
Would you wear pads when you skate?
At a skate park? Yeah, probably. I think I can get gold. I'm going to try to get gold this time.
If you were skating around your neighborhood, would you wear pads like a dork?
Yes.
Okay.
I would, because I'm in my 30s and I don't give a fuck what teenagers have to say about me like being safe. That's kind of like saying, hey, when you walk out, would you wear a mask? Yes, I'm trying to be safe.
I don't have a helmet, but I would want a helmet like this. You don't want a bike helmet. You want these cool helmets. I don't have any elbow pads or knee pads, but when you wear them, you can just pretend you're a Ninja Turtle. So
that's true, and it's key to pretend you're a Ninja Turtle when skateboarding.
If you ever feel anxious about anything that you're doing, just pretend that you're a Ninja Turtle.
I know I do.
You know you have a big interview coming up for that job you really want?
Just think about how much you're going to have to fight Shredder in this new job of yours.
You really want to ask that girl or boy out that you have a crush on, and you're too anxious to do so? Just pretend that you're Donatello and use your bow staff to smack them into submission.
That's true.
Donatello
bow staff's the key in this case.
Donatello wouldn't do that, though.
Donatello is a hero.
Yeah, he's a hero.
In a half shell.
Yeah,
Turtle
power. It's a lot of, we're dropping a lot of pop culture references.
Dang it.
It's good. It's what people
well,
come here
obviously,
for.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is the cultural phenomena that is going to bind us together in this dark time.
If Tony Hawk's Pro Skater did not popularized skating with the mainstream as much as it did.
Would skating even be popular?
Not even would skating be popular. What would have filled the void instead? Because there was a lot of games like Tony Hawk that came after it. There was.
I don't think there would be anything to fill the void. I just think that wouldn't have happened.
You just think there wouldn't have been. You don't think BMX trick games would have been the thing instead, or rollerblading?
I don't.
Or those
aggressive inline. You
aggressive
mean?
inline, yeah. Which is actually not a bad game.
Razor scooters.
Razor Scooter is also a game that could have become popular if Tony Hawk didn't get there first.
That's true.
Yeah. What downhill mountain biking? I don't know what do kids do. Pog game?
I don't think Pogs would have made it.
Hackies? Why is there not a hacky sack game?
I feel like there has to be, right?
I feel like that should at least be a mini game in something because it's just like a QuickTime event, you'd think.
You would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a. I was gonna say Pog. Like look up extreme hacky sack games.
All right.
Maybe there's one.
Hacky sack video game. What do you got for me?
That was gonna be so good.
You nailed it. You had all those.
That is honestly, this whole game is that you're doing something like buck wild, and then all of a sudden you screw up one part because you're greedy.
Yeah, your eyes are bigger than your board. So I found a hacky sack game.
What's it called?
Well, it's not a game in itself. It's part of a collection of games called California Games.
Oh.
From 1987.
Oh, I know California Games.
And there was one on the Super Nintendo, California Games 2.
The sequel. The squeakquel.
Yeah, the squeakquel. So here are some of the games that were available. Wow. This is pretty tight.
Oh, that sounds lame already.
They don't call it hacky sack, by the way.
Well, they call it
footbag.
Oh, no.
Which sounds way worse. Sounds like an affliction that you have. What did he come down with? What killed him? The footbag.
You got a touch of the footbag, and now he's dead.
They have the half pipe skateboarding. So this is a skateboarding game that predates most other skateboarding games.
Knew it.
Roller skating.
Knew Tony Hawk was derivative.
Surfing, starring Rip and Rick. BMX, footbag, aka hacky sack, and flying disc, which I'm assuming is
close.
frisbee. You have 0 prize money. You've earned me quite a few dollar bills. I've got
I'm gonna try again. I want to get a gold medal.
Yeah, and then there was the second one. So this game really did provide us with all the extreme sports and video game format before, BMX Triple X and Tony Hawk.
BMX Triple X.
Yeah. Dave Mirra's BMX Freestyle, I think, was one of the other ones. I played all those tight games, man.
Who didn't? They were fun.
Because I would say for the first time ever, Tony Hawk and those types of games I looked at as video games to let me live
a life
that I could not know in reality. Like it was because all games you do and you do things you can't do in real life.
Yeah, not every game allows you to be Doom.
But like I don't play that because I'm like, man, I wish I could be Doom in real life, but I guess I'll just play Doom the game.
I want to be Doom in real life.
So, but like Tony Hawk is definitely like you feel like you're part of that skater culture a bit, even though you cannot skateboard.
Even though that's the key.
You talk with your friends. You're like, "Hey, you see that sick, ollie I did yesterday between the gap?" And then Dave Mirra was there watching me along with Tony Hawk, and they're like, "What?" And just like, I'm dropping skateboard knowledge. I'm here with you guys. I'm here at the skate park watching you, getting tips. Hey,
150,000.
Good job.
That was not bad.
Heat 1 score.
Yeah. So now I'm fucking boys at the top. Okay, let's see if I can keep it up.
What's in California Games 2? How could they top that?
How could they top California Games 1? I'll tell you. More California, less games. How long have we been doing this episode?
We had about a minute.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's good because I have one more heat to go.
California Games 2. I see. It looks very California. It's got a surfer. What gameplay do we have? Well, a little bit different. California Games 2. Hang gliding. A sport that we all love.
I love hang gliding.
Would you consider hang gliding a sport?
I don't know. Is there a competitive aspect to it?
Who can hang the most and glide the farthest? Probably. I mean, think about Pilot Wings.
I will. That game's fun.
It's like, I will. 5 minutes later. Well, I'm done.
Done. I thought about it. What else is there?
There's jet ski, which also I would not consider a sport, unless you're thinking about like wave race. That's kind of like a race, I suppose, with waves. Snowboarding. Bodyboarding. What's bodyboarding?
Boarding with your body, I would hope.
I mean, that's what all boarding is. And skateboarding.
130,000, that one.
What is bodyboarding? Bodyboarding is a water sport in which the surfer rides a bodyboard to the crest, face, and curl of a wave, which is carrying the surfer toward the shore. So literally, it's where you're on your tum-tums. Which seems like...
Oh, is that boogie boarding?
I guess. I mean, we have names for everything that's a little bit... I mean,
We have every board.
yeah. Boogie board. Why has boogie left the lexicon of things that are cool?
Let's boogie?
Yeah. Let's boogie is no longer a thing people say. There's no longer boogie boarding. Oogie boogie.
The bad guy from...
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, he was bad.
He was bad.
He was bad to the bone.
He hasn't been seen from or heard of in years now.
Well, he killed Jack Skellington.
Oh, man, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Are you gonna win this? You got 25 seconds. Don't get too greedy. I mean, you seem like you're... I mean, I played this in the PlayStation. You're using an Xbox controller. I don't know if that's throwing you off at all.
No, it's not. I'm just like... I just remember how I would play, or how you're supposed to play Tony Hawk, and I'm like, it's hard.
You got to be manual, and you got to keep that combo going. 2 seconds. Don't fuck this up. Keep it going as long as you can.
That's the thing.
You're
right?
also not using any of your special moves.
I don't know what they are.
You can push pause at some point and find out what they are.
Well, I will later. In the meantime, I'm just doing it the hard way.
Okay, don't... Okay. Oh, good job.
Did it! I won. Heat 3, 91 million.
Oh, fucking boy got first.
I know.
You win the gold.
That's great.
All right, and tomorrow, more Tony Hawk.
And maybe I'll learn my my special moves.
Maybe you'll also play a different stage.
No.
Bye, everybody.